Hey guys, welcome back to Heard the Podcast. This is Dani.
And Tay.
And you can find us at Heard the Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, all those fun things. And we are available. I'm just going to get right into it. We are available on iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Spotify, Google Play, all those things. So just type us in the Google search bar, HER_G, the podcast, and you will find all the things that we're on. Okay, yay, we're episode 52. This is episode 52. My God. Okay, so we have some things to talk about. You know what? During this, one good thing about the pandemic is not good at all. But one thing that I don't mind is that we have more time to watch good quality Netflix and Hulu and whatnot, and find out all the movies we haven't seen or whatever.
I know I love my shows.
Side note: I was really excited about the Candyman movie. And it's supposed to come out in June, but I'm guessing it's gonna maybe come out on Netflix or something like that, or I don't know.
Yeah, because everybody if it's not on Netflix, they trying to the Trolls movie. They want somebody to pay $20 on the cable box for that.
Oh yeah, that's what they did. That's what they did with the Hunt and Invisible Man.
I'm not doing that shit.
Girl went right to put Blanca, girl.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not doing that.
But yeah, so.
But it's gonna be one of those ordeals.
Honestly, since it's like a Jordan Peele Black Excellence movie, I may fake the 20 if I have to. I may fade that 20, but only for 2 days.
I'm not doing that.
Oh no!
I refuse.
If I can't get a link from someone, I may think about fading that $20.
Somebody will have that link. So once it clear out,
give me the link because I need it. Give me the link.
But
anywho, okay.
Yeah, I definitely want to see that bad. That man is fine.
Woo! All right now.
But it's another movie that's supposed to be coming out. I forgot. I saw that's actually gonna be on Netflix.
What?
But it don't come. I can't remember. It don't come out until next month. I remember seeing a commercial for it.
It's gonna be on Netflix.
Yeah.
Is the Issa Rae movie with the Indian dude?
Yeah.
That's
the one.
That's on Acorn. Yeah, because I think she got to deal with Netflix maybe to do that to put it on there. I guess I don't know.
I'll take it. It's better than Netflix.
I don't know.
You know how much money they would lose?
Because they would have no, but that was a movie that was supposed to come out in theaters, right?
Yeah, it was.
So it's not they're not doing the same thing that all the other movies are doing with the whole.
Oh, but you said maybe
thing.
that's the only deal she could get was with them.
No, I'm saying she probably had a deal with Netflix, maybe I don't know, maybe that's what she wanted to do. Because Issa Rae, a lot of her stuff is under her production, mainly. So maybe she had that more freedom to I'll just put it on Netflix. I ain't gonna charge nobody no $20. She's really reasonable. Yeah. She's very down to earth.
I respect.
I hope to meet her.
I respect it a lot because I really did want to see that. I was really gonna go see that movie.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was saving me.
So 3 shows that I know. Well, 2 out of the 3 shows that I have on my list, I know that we're both going to talk about. But you go ahead, do your shows.
Okay. I like when we have shows to talk about.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's more fun. First off,
can you please?
Okay.
I can't. I cannot.
All right, Insecure.
Oh, okay. Did you want to do that? Because I have 3 things on my.
So you want?
Do what you know that I'm not interested in,
and then we'll just
that.
So it's not back and forth.
Okay.
Right. All right. Well, I will talk about the Masked Singer, but that's about to come on at 8. So
is Jordan Wood still on?
She got eliminated.
Oh.
When they found out it was her, that's when she got eliminated.
Oh.
But she has a voice. If she
has
worked
potential.
On it,
don't do that.
No, I'm saying she has something there.
Yeah.
If she worked on it, she could really do a good job. Cause she can hold a tune and stuff.
But the thing is, if Jordan, side note, not to throw you off track, but honestly, if Jordan I'm so weird with certain things with certain people. So because my whole thing is isn't it? Do you ever feel like it's weird when singers play in movies?
Yeah,
because a lot of times if you're not really talented in the acting field, because only a few can tap into from singing. Only a few can tap back and forth between singing and acting. Justin can do it. Jamie Foxx can do it. I'm sure there's others out there, but usually I just said Jamie Foxx. Usually, when singers tap into the acting thing, they're always playing themselves or doing something that their regular self would do, which always made it gimmicky to me, and I never liked it.
That bothers you.
For example, not to be whatever. Hopefully, no bees start stinging me or whatever. But sometimes when Beyonce would act and stuff, I think the only movie she played in that she didn't sing in was Obsessed. and like I just didn't really agree with her acting skills in that. Maybe she not. And the things that I didn't really too much care for her performance in that.
I didn't either, especially.
And I really think that she really tried though, for sure.
I saw that movie recently. I watched some of it, and I was like, she needs to just sing.
It just sounds like she's like reading lines, right? Yeah. It's just you know.
It's not. It's just, but it's not.
That's why, not to down her, but that's why like I'm not really a fan of that, because they're either like trying to be serious, like really take the acting thing serious, and they're not really like good at it yet, or like they're just like playing themselves in something. I think that's so like
if you're gonna cross over to
gimmicky.
something else, you need to have that last area covered.
Like a lot of times, like I've noticed that Quavo is doing like more like TV stuff now, like Blackish, and like it was Narcos that he was on, and he did something else, but like he's either like playing himself or like playing someone similar to himself, and then it's like kind of like the way he says his line, it's like choppy, like it sounds like you're reading something.
Yeah, because
doesn't sound like your regular voice.
But they do be just, you know, they're famous.
Yeah,
so they're like,
they'll do that. But that's why I just never like, I didn't too much care for that. But
I like Anne Hathaway can sing, but she
can.
But she's been in like a musical. She'll do something like that.
Yeah.
She's not like out here trying to be a singer. She wants to be an actress,
like a pop star or whatever.
You can do your little thing in your movies, and you got to sing a little bit. That's a movie still.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe it's my problem. I just have trouble like if it's not like. Like, you know what I mean? I have trouble, like, you know, seeing you whatever through multiple lenses.
It can throw you off if it's not well done.
I say that because with Jordan, even look, the thing is, like, a lot of nowadays singers don't have to be Whitney Houston type. To you know, if you have to, if it's a little bit there, the producers can work with it. But no shade, but like with Jordan Woods, I do agree with you. There was something there, but if she like, because I heard that she's actually coming out with an album. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's that's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard that. And my whole thing is like, okay, so if she does this, like, will we take it seriously? I feel like I would not. I feel like it will be a gimmick for me. I just be like, oh my gosh, you know. And the thing is, like, I want to like support everyone's like artistry and stuff, but I honestly,
would listen out of curiosity at most.
Yeah, for sure.
But like,
you know what? One girl did it for me, but it was maybe because I was young. Lindsay Lohan, girl, that album.
Oh, now hold on.
That first album. Even to Disney was good for like I said before. Disney was good for having they little kid them kids that work for them sign some sort of like album show. You have to if you have your own show, you gotta give us an album. Or whatever.
That's
you gotta sing them damn. You better do it. It's over the Camp Rock, or you gotta sing in them damn movies and them damn shows.
Because when they used to all collab all the Disney stars,
bro, the Circle of Life.
Girl, I used to clean.
That was crank though. I was not gonna lie to you, bro.
Fun fact: I used to love that version of Circle Life so much.
I used
to clean my room and just replay it over.
But
on my
some of them could
DVD.
really sing though. Like Raven could really sing. Chelsea could really sing. Well, I'm sorry, Annalise Vanderpool. She could really sing. Yo, she's like a theatrical voice. Yeah, I love her voice.
Her voice is
I think Tia Tamera was Tia Tamera in that Circle Life thing.
No,
if they but they still did. Remember they would do the you are now watching Disney Channel. Boom. But that wasn't around the same time. I feel like they was a part of it too, because they had like they did like maybe 2 or 3 Disney movies like in their adult life. Like they did the Twitches movies.
With Raven and them.
Remember the Twitches? You think so?
It was not in that.
Oh, okay.
Taj was. And Hillary Duff.
Oh yeah, Taj. And I don't know why. And the thing is,
Eddie was.
Like, girl, I love me.
And I remember they was going like this. Taj and Orlando Brown.
Yeah, around, yeah.
They was going like that.
The whole time?
No, and they just showed us one part and they was going like that.
Yeah, I remember that.
I just always used to think that was so funny.
Do you watch Baby Daddy with Taj on it?
No.
I was.
Why you gotta say
no like that? You was like, oh, no.
No shade, because I watched him. I did watch him.
I did try to watch.
I watched him on Dancing with the Stars.
He was on Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
For a minute, yeah.
I don't know, but I watched Baby Daddy like the first couple episodes, and that was it. Like, I stopped after that.
I tried, and as soon as I turned it on, I cut it off.
Oh, no they tried to I really appreciate the novelty of the story.
Yeah, like sure. It got bored.
And he's like the comedic relief of the show. That's weird, right? Because usually when we saw him as T.J. Henderson, he was funny. They all were funny, but Mo was the one that was like, nigga, what?
Mo was the funniest one.
Marcus and Mo together. Marcus and Mo together. Anywho,
Marcus fine.
Ooh, you know Mo is still fine, girl.
I know. He look better than his brother.
Ooh, I just wanna. You know, the thing is, I'm not really into like thick guys like that for real. But I think he's a thick one, and I think I would. I want him to.
You know, I love Rick Ross. I like thick boys.
I don't like I like skinny. I think skinny niggas
My
to me
boyfriend gained
like
weight, but I
feel
it.
like skinny niggas to me. I just feel like it's so sexy. Like especially when we having sex, I feel like it's just so sexy. I don't know why.
No, like I want you to have like your muscular everything. I want that.
No, I've been with a thick nigga before, but I mean, it's, no.
She says so. Yeah, I like them thick. I just started liking them thick about like probably like 2 or 3 years ago.
Anywho,
I realized I love her growth.
Sorry to steer off, but
oh yeah.
So Jordan, my whole point of that thing, what I said, whatever. You know, if she came out with an album, I don't know if I would take it seriously or not, just because, like, girl, we see you as this, like
she would do
this, like, model.
She could get away with, like, a pop thing.
Influencer.
But I don't think that's her style. She could get away with, like...
I think she's going to do... No, yes, what I'm saying. She's going to do... I think she's going to do, like a pop, like an auto-tuned ass pop ass song. Maybe with a touch of Rihanna on it, but I definitely know what she's gonna do.
Black China trying to be a rapper.
That was a rumor because I still haven't heard it. Oh, you know, I did hear a song. I was girl. No.
I've seen like her say it on social media.
Oh yeah, I've heard it, but have you actually heard the song?
Well,
I heard a snippet of it. It was just like
if it don't trend, and for me to find out about it, I'll never know.
But that's the thing with these girls. Like, you know, it's like with these these pretty influencers and stuff. Like it's like I don't know, like I don't want to say, the thing is, like, I don't want to be shady and say gimmick, but what I will say is like
it's a strategy
with. Yeah, like you're always trying to find different ways to make money in different fields because like you're this like influencer, and it's like more like a miscellaneous career.
It is
miscellaneous. It's a miscellaneous career.
Because there's so much shit you could do.
But the thing is, like, when it comes to, and the thing is, I don't want to. I get there's certain levels. There's certain level of influencers. There's like the MUA, like actual content creator influencers that like do like more YouTube based stuff, and then there's just the IG. I'm trying to say IG model because I don't want to sound like a shady ass bitch. So I call them influencers as well. But I feel like Jordan is in that Black China definitely in the IG model category. Yes. But with Jordan, Jordan is an IG model, but Jordan is also an actual like model. So and
she has very voluptuous curves.
Yeah, she's a curvy model. Yeah. But I don't know if I'll take the music seriously. Yeah.
I don't know either. I would give it a listen. You know, I don't care who's singing it. If it's a bop, I'm gonna listen to it. Okay.
It's just like I don't want to. I don't know.
I'd rather her not do it
because it won't really sell it to me. It won't really make me feel. How do you feel about Keke Palmer being because the Keke Palmer she can sing too. She can sing. But how do you feel about like when you see her like doing
something? Bring back True Jackson VP.
I heard that too. It's on my thing.
I don't think they should bring that back.
Okay, we'll talk about it in a segment that I heard.
Okay.
Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome. I think that Keke Palmer, I don't know, last time I really saw her acting, like, the Ongoing Road.
She was in that Scream series. She was in the Scream Queen series. She was in, she does the Good Morning America thing now with Michael Strahan and Sarah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing her because I've seen her in movies.
I know she can. My whole point of asking that was I know she can sing, and I've seen her sing before. But like she has a new song that just came out. And I'm just like, I don't know if I want to listen. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, man. I just need to.
I think she can act well though. It's not like Beyonce and Obsessed. Like I think she can. No shade, I love Beyonce, but
you gotta be careful with that shit.
Yeah, I know. But I love Fighting Temptations though. That's my motherfucking movie. Like, okay.
Wasn't Keke a little girl in that? Oh no, that wasn't her. That was Chloe and Halle.
But no, I wouldn't mind seeing her on TV and like hearing her music because I don't.
Because she actually has like music out. Like,
I know she does. Like I don't listen to it. Like
yeah, like, it's just like I'm like, like, do I want to like click on this?
She just be existing and she be having money. I don't know
but
no shade. I love Keke.
I just need to get out of that, like, because you see, it's like a different person. You see her picture right here. It's like a different persona from what TV is, but it's like it has to be. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I gotta like. Maybe it's just me. I need to like learn how to just bouncing around and shit. But,
and then I feel like if you really vibe with the artists, you get to know them. You'll know what type of person they are because you can be obsessed with their life. Yeah. And be watching their YouTube channels and all that.
Yeah. We gotta do 2 shows.
Insecure and
Little Fires.
Little Fires.
Yes.
No, Insecure.
I feel like it's getting closer and closer to figuring out like what happened between Molly and Issa.
Yes.
I think that like I don't know. I think that they're like slowly drifting apart when it comes to like communication and like, you know, how the other one, because for this episode I think Molly felt the same way Issa felt the first episode, where like she wasn't like coming from like an understanding place, and like Issa was saying like, because when Molly was saying like how she wants Asian Bay to open up to her, you know, Issa was like, come on, like, you know, saying like you was asking for too much, things like that. But like, you know, later on, you know, in the episode, the Asian Bay called her and was like, you were right, and blah blah blah. Because I've been there before. Like, I'm like, oh, come on. Like, because, well, I've been, like, in a similar thing before where, like, I didn't want them to open up more. They would open up to me, but, like, I was just kind of like, you know, let's go out more. Because I had a fuck buddy, right? And, like, I had to realize that he was actually just a fuck buddy. Because I kept saying, oh, we should go out and we should da-da-da-da, whatever. We should go out, whatever. And he was like,
yeah,
okay.
I've been there.
Okay, like, it's okay, but, okay, whatever. We can come over here, though. Like, things like that. Just trying to, like, you know. Because I was like, at first I was like, maybe because he's just broke, he doesn't want to like do that, spend money. But then again, like he always brings weed over here, so he has to.
He got some money. Anyway. He got money for that weed.
Anywho, it was that. And then how do you feel about Lawrence pulling up on Issa? Yeah, how do you feel about that?
I thought that was so.
Because I was like, okay, first off, I had 3 questions.
I thought that was weird.
Yes, it was unnecessary too.
Weird
but my whole thing was, I had 3 things. It was one like, y'all still got each other number. Then it was 2 like, he know where you live at, and then it was like 3, and then I was like 3 like, so he must have texted you prior to going, or got your address, you gave me your address to see. Like,
she had to, because he don't know where she live now.
He know he
do now, but before it's not like he be going over there.
That's what I was like, were they texting prior, or where she told him when she lived there, or did he text her that day when he was like, I'm gonna pull up on Issa? I didn't know where she lived at. That's maybe that day she told him. I don't know, but either way, I was like,
I think she told him that day.
I'll go back to that first question. Y'all took each other numbers? You know what I'm saying, y'all?
I think that shit was weird.
Maybe they just didn't change the numbers. I don't know. But yeah, but
I don't think they changed their numbers.
Because ideally in the show, like, how long have they been broken up? Has it been like a year? Maybe I'll give it a year.
No more than a year.
Yeah.
No more than a year.
Yeah.
But I don't even know if it had been it could be.
Because Lawrence went through Tasha. He went through Tasha. He went through Aparna. Now he went Condola. And then Issa went through Daniel. And who else was she fucking? The neighbor that she was fucking, the nigga Leon from Victorious. Then she was fucking the big thick TSA nigga. That she probably almost that she almost got pregnant by the condom got stuck in her pussy.
Yes. I was like, oh my God.
You saw how she pulled it out and that shit splattered on the mirror?
I was like, oh.
What the fuck?
That was too much.
But how did you feel about the Lawrence shit? I still think they're gonna fuck. They're gonna fucking watch.
They're going to. Now he knows where she lives. That's just a gateway right there. I
don't think that he would be bold enough to actually go up to her apartment when he wants to fuck. But something gonna happen.
And something's gonna happen because he wouldn't. Why is he still this involved? And everybody, like, I don't know. They're gonna fuck.
You know what? I have this weird scenario in my head. It may not happen, but if they do fuck, it's gonna be like a drunken fuck. Like they're gonna be drunk or lit or something.
And they're at the same event or something like that.
What I'm thinking is, since Issa and Condola do events and shit, what I'm thinking is they're gonna, like, since they're like fine with like Lawrence as like a mutual thing between them, I'm thinking it's gonna be some event or some party, huh? What?
I thought you were going to say it threesome.
No, oh God.
I was like,
you know, I don't know.
But I got a little excited.
Issa, I don't know.
I wouldn't agree with Issa doing that though.
But what I'm saying is, it's gonna be like an event that Issa and Condola like put together, whatever, like one of their little whatever networking events, or whatever they be doing, or it might be Issa's block party. It might be Issa's block party, right? And then Condola, you know, okay, so it might be Issa's block party, right? Am I saying this? Because it's not supposed to be having like a block party soon. No, she already had a block party.
That's how I'm looking at you crazy.
Okay, wait, sorry. It's gonna be another event, y'all. It's gonna be. I'm sorry. I'm high, y'all. I'm sorry. It's gonna be another event, right? Where Issa and Condola put it together, right? So at that point, they're all like cool and cordial with the whole Lawrence shit. So what I'm saying is, Lawrence will probably be at the event. Yeah. With everyone, since everyone's cool now, right?
Yeah.
And then something will happen where like Condola probably won't come or something. Condola probably won't come.
But
she can't make it, right? And Condola like, go ahead, Lawrence, you can still go. So what? Whatever, right? Mm-hmm. They all get lit, fucked up, and Lawrence go back to Lisa's apartment and fuck. I think that's how it's gonna happen, bro. If they do fuck.
She just gave out a whole storyline.
I think that might happen.
She just told.
But did that make sense though?
Finale. It does make sense.
They're going to fucking, because I mean, it's what other scam? Yeah, Molly and Issa don't fuck each other no more. But what other like jaw-dropping scandal you think is going to happen towards it? Because every season has like a jaw-dropping like scandal, like a cliffhanger or whatever.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen? I either think it's going to be Issa and Molly going to get into a really bad argument and it's going to cut the screen to black, or Issa and Lawrence are going to fuck.
Could happen. That's it.
Issa and Lawrence are going to fuck, bruh. I'm convinced.
Even if something else happens, that's going to happen regardless. They're going to have sex.
But what episode is going to be, the second to last or the last?
It wouldn't shock me if it was the last one.
Okay.
It would not shock me at all.
Is that?
Because they like to make a bitch wait.
Okay, so do you think like Molly and Asian Bear are going to like last? I think he really likes her.
I think eventually, yes.
But he always gives her a challenge.
The communication is the worst.
But they're getting, I mean, he's making an effort now, and I think that he don't really take her shit. He don't take none of her shit.
He don't.
And I think Molly like that shit. She needs it.
She needs that. Because Molly don't upset her mouth some damn time.
Okay. And did you see about how the Asian baby, he has like a black girlfriend in real life? And I guess people on the internet,
people got a problem with that.
People, what were they saying? You saw it? I saw it on an article.
I just saw his response.
His response, yeah, me too.
That's all I saw, but I mean,
I bet you they did, of course.
You know what it had to do with? Mm-hmm. It was just listen. I'm all for black love. I'm all for all kinds of love.
But I be looking at the sister. I'm like, sister,
what you
do to get him? Because girl, I want some money. Because he gives me like, he's Asian, but he gives me like
sexy.
swag. He's sexy too. He has full lips.
He's really sexy. Yes.
Oh, like, girl, okay. You saw how he was smacking Amali up in that scene. He was like,
yes.
He probably don't.
I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think You think Condola will find out before the season's over?
No,
or she caught him.
No,
they ain't that dumb to get caught by her fucking. Unless they fucking. Unless he stay back to help her clean up at whatever event it is, and then she say she was in traffic or something like that.
Walks in on them kissing.
Oh my god, that would be crazy.
But that's so that would be predictable. It's so like.
No, but that would be so crazy to see that play out. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. You're welcome, HBO.
I'm excited. I'm still glad that Issa's in like a better place though, for sure.
Definitely, because she was pretty low.
Yeah, and she's finally finding her passion and like she's happy in what she's doing.
She's happy, yes. Mm-hmm. She hated that job she had.
I think this show is really good for me because I feel like, I mean, I'm a little bit younger because Issa on the show is like 30, 31. Because I think, remember the first season was like her turning 30 or whatever.
Yeah, she's
like 30, 31. And I feel like, oh, I just turned 20. Oh, guys, happy belated birthday to me. My birthday was April 17th.
Friday.
So I just turned 27, and I'm having those issues where, like, I think I know what I love, but I'm still not where I want to be in my life right now when it comes to, like, career-wise and, like, stability-wise. So I'm kind of, like, dealing with that mentally, especially, like, how we're, like, here just, like, sitting and, like, we can't go out, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of dealing with that right now. But yeah, I love the show. It's really like mental, like really good therapy for me.
It is good because it deals with stuff that we deal with every fucking day. Everybody can relate to it. Yeah. I mean, it's obviously it's more relatable to us, to black women.
And it shows me that like she's like Issa in her 30s, but it shows that like you still have room to grow. You still don't have it all figured out at that age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta learn.
Anywho, so on to Little Fires. Girl, this finale
child. I cannot.
Woo! This finale child. Okay.
I cannot. So it was perfect
go ahead. You do it first. Cause I'm
okay.
Go ahead. What you think?
So
what you think?
First, okay, don't you know how last week we was going back and forth when I was trying to guess who I thought set the house on fire, right?
Okay, so I knew. Okay, so when I read the thing, guys. Again, I read the whole synopsis on the book or whatever, so I knew what was going to happen. I didn't read the book, but I read like the whole whatever. I read what the book is covering on the show.
Synopsis.
Synopsis. So I knew that Izzy was going to have something to do with the fire, but with what I read that Izzy lit each bed on fire on her own. I didn't read that the kids were the ones that did it. Right?
Yeah.
So that was that. And I knew that Reese was going to like snap on her and say like, oh, I really didn't want you because like, it wasn't my plan to have a fourth child type of shit.
That shit was so fucked up.
That was fucked up. And the thing is, I'm gonna rewind to a couple episodes ago where she like linked up with her like New York boo, the one that got away.
Girl, yes.
I'm glad that he put her in her place. that last episode when he was like, I'm not here to make you feel better about your choice. I'm not here to, I'm not gonna. No, you're still the same miserable person with a sad life type shit. Yeah. So
she was pushing him over there.
Because she's like very much. She's just trying to like map out her like life. It has to be this. And you let the one that got away. You're regretting your decisions. You're regretting it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Fucking up her whole family.
Yeah, and it's like spilling out onto your kids. It's not their fault. And I feel like parents need to realize that. Like parents, you're not immune. Like you need to realize that your actions kind of set the tone a lot of times when it comes to the dynamic between you and your kids. She needs to know that it was really her daughter Lexi that got pregnant.
She do. So she wanted. And I was saying when she came to the door, I was like, I hope she told her that shit because since you want to go tell my daughter shit that wasn't your place to tell, bitch, I'm gonna let you know about your motherfucking daughter.
Yeah, but I think it was the reason. I think the whole her thinking that Moody got Pearl pregnant or Tripp got Pearl pregnant really made her kick her out because there was so many times where she could have kicked her ass out. But maybe she was already going to do that. Oh, you know what she was. She's like, I hope she said, I know this isn't coming to a surprise to you, but this is the last month that I want you here. Like you can get out.
Oh yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
But then when she told her about Lexi, then she told her you need to be out by the morning.
In the morning. Yeah.
She was like, okay.
She was pissed. Like that's the truth.
Yep, and you ain't want to hear that.
You're not this perfect white ass family.
She was like, your daughter was laying in my arms because she couldn't go to her own fucking mother.
Yeah.
I was like,
yes.
Let this bitch know.
Yes. She was like, you need to stay away from Isabel. I'm talking about Lexi. She would have used her own name.
This is the only role I could say. I hated Reese Witherspoon.
I know, but I loved Kerry Washington's read to Reese. I love Kerry's Mia. I love Mia's read. She read her ass.
She needed that shit.
She read her ass.
That's what she needed. She needed to hear that shit.
And you know what? And it's like and I always talk about the microaggressions the microaggressions of the show. Mm-hmm. You see how when Reese was tucking in Lexi. I'm sorry, Elena. Elena was tucking in Lexi in the bed, that's when Lexi said, he broke up with me type shit, and she was like, it's fine, you'll find someone more fitting at Yale. Yes. You know what that means. You know what I mean? It's just things like that, someone more fitting. Yeah, but you don't think that he's fitting, right? But every time when he came over your house, I marched with Martin Luther King. I did this with Martin Luther King
because that's what they actually fucking did.
Yeah. So but you can still be racist. Again, you can still be racist if you don't have to scream slurs.
My boyfriend's black. I'm not racist. What does that have to do with anything? That can still make you racist, baby girl. It don't change nothing. But you know how what was I saying? Don't you know how when you were telling me who burnt the house down, I thought you had tricked me, right? Because when they showed BB going to get Mei Ling, when I saw her jump in the car fast like that, I was like, oh shit, she about to go burn these motherfuckers' house. But then that's not what happened. She went and got the baby. I was like, that fucking Danielle, girl was cussing you out, and it wasn't even the case. But I did like how at the end, because you know how...
Oh, you talking about when the baby was in that car?
Yeah. I was like...
I didn't know that BB was going to steal Mei Ling.
And she made it to Canada. I was happy as shit. I was happy.
Wow. So how is she going to do this now? Oh, she's going to do she's going to do the same thing Mia did, basically.
Yeah.
Change her name, just keep moving, keep it pushing.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
I was happy that he took her.
I was too. Because I said last episode, I don't think they're not going to grant her custody of the baby or give her baby back.
Yeah, I knew they were. I knew they weren't going to grant her.
I just didn't see it. I saw the rich white people getting that. So I already had that idea in my head.
Well, I don't know why it took them a week to figure it out, though. Remember, because they said it took them a week to reach the verdict?
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either.
They get the shit when they feel like getting this shit sometimes.
But I don't know, man. I'm glad she took her ass. Because that's her bad. The thing is, I would try to... I mean, it's understandable on both sides. You abandoned her. But the thing is, the reason why she abandoned her was because she had to. The baby was going to die.
Right. So she said
she needed someone. She needed someone to find the baby and feed the baby. So that's why I'm and the thing is, Yeah, I understand why her friend Linda wanted to keep the baby because she wanted a baby. She couldn't have kids. And remember, like back, those flashbacks, like that was Linda with Elena. Remember, Elena was pregnant with Izzy, throwing up and shit. And she was pissed, like, damn, like I can't even have a kid. They've been trying to have kids for 15 plus years now.
And I understand that, and that's hard.
And she finally has a baby now,
And they on, and then I don't know.
And then they're not getting any younger, so she definitely wants to have a kid now.
I know, so I do feel bad for them in that aspect because she loved that little girl. I'm not gonna say she didn't love that girl.
Well, you see that her mom is here now.
But she needs her own. Like if she's here to take care of this girl, and honestly, I know they didn't want to give her back, but I'm sure if it had been a smoother transition, man, they would have had no problem with like letting them still see her and stuff. Just like she was
being selfish. She was like, no, this is my baby. No, my baby.
Yeah, so.
And she didn't understand the hardship that BB had to go through. She's like, I don't care, like, because like Mia says it a lot throughout the show. You had good choices. You had the choices. Yes. You had the means.
Yeah.
Adopt another fucking baby. The mother is here. The mother is here now. The mother wants the baby. Go adopt another fucking baby. You checked the white box anyway. Remember the dude was like,
yeah, when he said what box
do you check? You checked white.
Said white, but when we saw her,
it brings me back to the scene episodes ago. Yeah, episodes ago when Izzy had those Cabbage Patch Kids, and like when the sign said white babies 100,000, Asian babies it said so it said white babies 100,000, Asian babies 10,000, special deal, black babies free. You know what I mean?
Yep. No, that's racist. That boy's stupid as hell.
The baby wouldn't have grown up in an environment where she would understand her race. I feel like because they don't really. I love how they brought up the whole fortune cookie thing.
I was going to say that.
It's not really, that's not Chinese, right? I thought it was cute. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Things like that. It's going to be that, Mei Ling's whole life. And then she'll also, like, put that out on others, too, because, Asians are also anti-black and anti-whatever as well. You know what I mean? So that's just going to teach her those things, So, yeah.
My heart was breaking. This whole season, my heart was breaking for Izzy, and the way she left home, ended up catching up with them anyway. I thought that was so.
No, that was in her dream. That was a dream.
Well, I don't remember it.
It was a dream sequence. She wasn't with her.
Shit.
It was a dream. That was Yeah, so
that made me so happy.
So when she left out, when she went to go hitch a ride, that was her, and that was her dream. She wasn't really hitching with them. She did hitch a ride, but she didn't hitch it with them. You'll see. It's like implied.
Go back.
It's implied. Like it's like a little. The screen is glossy too, so it's a dream sequence. So like, she thought it was them that she got, but then like when she woke up in the car, it wasn't like their car. You see how she woke up from the dream, Yeah. So
I was playing a game on my phone and watching it.
So yeah, it was that. And what was I gonna say? Girl, I forgot. Oh, I was mad about. I really loved Trip and Pearl together for those 5 seconds.
I'm glad it's over. We're grown.
In the synopsis that I read, when because what I read was Izzy was the one that set the fire all on her own, but it also said that Izzy realized that everyone in her family used Mia and Pearl to their own advantage. Like Lexi used Pearl for her story and had to get Nielle and to fake the whole abortion thing. Moody liked Pearl, and remember she was like, just because you bought her a bike doesn't mean you own her type shit.
Yeah.
He liked Pearl. Trip was with Pearl behind his brother's back. And fucking Elena and shit. How that whole thing.
Yes.
So yes. So how do you feel? Okay, so I want to go to the scene where the whole fires and stuff started. So I guess what caused her to? Oh yeah. So Izzy flipped because she realized that her mom kicked Pearl and Mia out. She kicked them out, and she realized that, and that's when she went crazy. She snatched down her curtains and clothes and things that she didn't like, and was going to set a fire. And I guess her siblings like came in and was like yelling at her and shit. And that was when you know, she was like, oh my god, like that's when they all realized that. She was like, yeah, she kicked such and such out, and Tripp was mad, Moody was mad, Lexi, they all were mad because they all had that attachment to them. Yep. You know what I mean? And the mom came in and, you know, she finally said, like, you know, I didn't want you in the first place, Isabel, and blah blah blah.
That was so fucked up.
And that was really fucked up. Like, all her kids, all their siblings were disgusted by what she said to Izzy.
Every one of them was shocked. Like,
and that was I think that was the first time I ever seen them like on like a united accord, on one
all
accord.
on the same page. Yeah,
and like defending each other, like,
because they all know that was fucked up.
It was fucked up.
They know it was.
It was fucked up.
And then you want to go looking for her when she leave, bitch. You told her you didn't fucking want her.
She was so stressed out. She, you know, and you saw how like she, you know, she said the shit to Izzy, and like Izzy stormed out, and Moody tried to go and run after her. So that was that was love right there.
I know, because you never saw them as that close.
Yeah, it was that, and then that's when Lexi was like, you know, going off on Elena, was saying like, you know, I was the one that got the abortion. I was the one that got pregnant. I was the one. I'm not perfect. I'm the one who stole Pearl's story for my Yale essay. I'm the one that did this. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect.
Like, yes, you are.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And then like close the door. So it's like she wants to live vicariously through Lexi's life, or like Lexi is like her perfect child, which is fucked up, but quote unquote her perfect.
Well,
child.
She probably reminds her of herself back when she was
like she wants her to accomplish the things that she couldn't accomplish. Mm-hmm. That's what she wants. So that was fucked up.
She needs therapy.
That was fucked up. So it was weird to me when the kids, Lexi, Moody, and Tripp, they all started the fires on the beds. But I'm like, okay, so I'm like, wow. Like I get like it was a big thing.
I want to set my house on fire.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of dumb.
It was kind of like, so what made you want to do, like, what made you, like, I know this is, like, at a climax, and, like, you know, she basically said that she wished that she never had your little sister, and, you know, Lexi had this horrible thing going on, like, you know.
Why not leave home or something, or run away, or something, you know?
Like, you burnt the house on fire type shit. That's how you know that's some white privilege ass shit.
Yeah, like, I don't care about my things, bitch, what? I'd have been like, hold on, let me get my laptop, let me get my phone.
Like, they all burnt the house down. Like, what the fuck?
Let me sit my shit outside first.
Right. Okay. But it's like you burnt the house, like you were that mad that you burnt the house down. Like,
was it really that, like, you don't have nowhere to live now?
No, they had that rental house that they got. That rental house, yeah. Well, but my whole thing is like,
luckily.
So yeah, they burnt the house down. The father like pulled up. Oh yes, the husband. He finally confronted Elena on about the cheating, and then like the going you're seeing your old flame and whatever the fuck. And I loved how in the flashback they showed him seeing the receipt too, and then he like in present day like is like seeing the receipts again. Yeah, putting up his own receipts. He called the restaurant and things like that. So that's like whoa. And like
he did his homework. And she was just like, I'm not perfect, honey.
Yeah.
And she just started copping and
yeah.
But it's like, I don't know.
I felt like she was trying to like when he confronted her about it, like she was saying like, I'm a good wife. I'm this. I'm not perfect. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. And like I think that she was just trying to like, I think it was in like that breath of like, you know, like let me get this one time where I can just like do like go off and like go and try to like figure out like what I'm missing because I'm regretting all of this shit. But bitch, no one made you do this. No. This is the life that you want. This is the picture perfect life that you wanted. And that's why I loved Mia's read to her ass when she told her that Lexi was the one that got aborted. She was like, you know, what did you lose? Who was it? Was it your career? Was it a love? Was it this? Like she was reading her for filth.
Oh yes, man.
Reading her for fucking filth.
But no, like okay, I love Izzy's my favorite child of hers. But nobody made you have her. Your husband wanted you to, and your mother wanted you to. But at the end of the day, that is
you weren't. You don't
gotta push her out.
You were not strong enough to stand up for yourself and live out your dreams. You weren't strong enough. You just wanted that picture perfect life. You know what I mean? And that's why it's just
that's the choice you made at the end of the day.
Yeah, you wanted that picture perfect life, and you're racist as fuck. I don't fucking care. You're racist as shit. Like even back then, she was like, yeah, that's not really for us. Like that's you know that people like us don't have to deal with that. You know, yeah, like you're racist fucking ass. Fuck up. You know, but
I hate that shit.
And so the husband pulled up to the house being in flames, and You know,
he just looked like, what the fuck?
Reese was just out of it. At that point, she was just completely lost it. You know, Izzy was gone. Everyone knew that Izzy was gone.
I love that she said that when he asked who burned it down.
She was like, it was like a symbolic thing. Like, yeah, I caused this, basically.
Yeah.
She was like, I caused, because remember that argument with him? He was saying, like, you know, you're the common denominator. You brought me into our lives. You did this. You did this. You did this. You're the person that did all of these things. You know. But I do want to ask you a question, though.
What?
A couple questions. They left a cliffhanger off, like, you know, they finally pulled up to Mia, aka Kerry Washington's parents' house, and, you know, they're finally going to meet Pearl. It's a cliffhanger on purpose, but like, what do you think? Like, their reception is? Like, do you think that they'll accept Pearl, even though they disowned Kerry?
I think they would.
You think so?
Just on the strength that you're her grandparents. This is your grandchild. Like, what are you just going? I mean, I know it can happen, and I've seen situations where that happen on like TV.
What, they'll disown the grandchild too?
Like, not just own them, but like, I don't know. Maybe say they had other grand. No, they don't have other grandkids because they're probably dead. I've seen that shit happen in movies.
Happen what? What happened?
Like, where I don't want to say.
What?
They probably turned her away.
Like, rejected her.
Yeah,
they rejected the grandchild.
Yeah, I've seen that happen on TV before.
Wow.
Like not in real life. Like, it wasn't like based on anything real. It'll be like a movie or something like that.
Yeah, so you've seen. So I'm like, doesn't matter. Like, what I'm saying, you've seen them. You've seen like a grandparent reject a grandchild, even though it's not in the. You know, at that point, it's out of the grandchild's hands.
Yeah, but it would, in that situation, it was like a race thing.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's different. They'll be shocked, but I think they would take her in.
Yeah, I don't think they would. I don't think that they would.
Because at that point, like, you're just you're an innocent in this whole thing. Like, no, you didn't make yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So even I might have had a best relationship with your mother, but that shouldn't affect that relationship.
I still think it was fucked up that the episode where Reese came to the house. I think it was fucked up that they told Reese all that stuff. They told Atlanta all that information about Kerry.
Yeah.
About Mia. Like, I think that was kind of fucked up. Like, first of all, this is a stranger white woman. Like, you want to sit here and tell this stranger white woman all about your daughter and what your daughter did.
Y'all don't know this lady from a hole in the
You don't, first of all. Second of all, and I think that's what I'm saying. Like, this is the thing. Another thing that I didn't like about the show. Well, one thing that I didn't like about the show. I love the show. But one thing that I didn't appreciate, I'll say that, is like, okay. I mean, is Kerry Washington Jamaican in real life?
I don't know.
Because I feel like she played something in Jamaican like early on in her career. But, this is the thing, right? I think it's a bit. I mean, it's possible to have be a Jamaican American. Duh, you can be Jamaican American and have first generation Jamaican parents or whatever. Fuck, that's possible. That's possible. But what I'm saying is, I think it's a bit random that her parents were Jamaican. I do, and then on top of that, like, one of the actors, I can't remember his name. He played in all like little throwback like Temptation biopics and shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
I forgot his name, but he was randomly Jamaican, and the accent was horrible. Like, what? And the thing is, like, with Caribbeans, well, like, with my experience having a Caribbean family, like, they don't, like, it's frowned upon to talk about your kids. It's frowned upon to, like, tell your kids' business or tell too much of your business to strangers. You can say it within the family, but it's frowned upon to do that with strangers. Like, my grandmother would never talk shit about her kids or her grandkids or none of that shit. She would never tell. She would never tell nobody's business, especially a stranger white woman.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
And Caribbeans, like, not to be whatever, but telling the truth, like, they don't trust white people at all. Like, they like aggressively don't trust white people at all. Like, if I ever like talk to my grandmother about an issue I'm having, or like a work related issue or a thing that happened to me at work or whatever, she always jumps to race first. They don't trust white people.
I mean, rightfully
so. Like, it was weird for me for you to be Jamaican and have these like lackluster accents, and then two, you letting this stranger white woman that you do not know, in your home, and three, like, you telling your child's business.
I thought that was weird. That was really fucked up. But I like that she, after she left, she told Pearl to go in. She wasn't going to go in. Then she decided to get out the car and go inside.
You think she went inside? I thought she just got out of the car and stood there and looked.
I thought she was going to go inside.
Oh, I don't know. But anywho, I mean, I guess to mend the issue with your parents,
After
like,
all that time.
I mean, the thing is, like I said, like they're like harsh Jamaican. So like you got the Jamaican thing down when it comes to like disowning your kids, because they'll disown your ass if you get pregnant, they'll disown your ass if you're gay, they'll disown your ass if you whatever. But you letting these white women that you don't know and then telling them, but girl, I didn't like that shit. But anyway. So another thing I wanted to ask you, with the whole Izzy thing, her running away, do you think that she will run away and be somewhere else permanently, or do you think they'll end up finding her and she'll come back?
I think she would like try to get as far away. She didn't want to be a shaker, so I know she like probably doesn't even want to come back.
She's definitely
wants to be found.
She's definitely the wild card of the family, and I think she had the most sense. She made the most sense.
At the same time,
and I love how she's smart. She figured it out that Lexi was the one that got the abortion. She figured it out.
That's my favorite child out of all her kids.
So is that okay? So you think that she what'd you say?
I don't think she's gonna stay anywhere close. I think she's gonna go as far as she can.
Yeah, but like, do you think they're ever gonna find her, or that she's gonna just live her life?
I think she's gonna live her life and just not want to be bothered. She might try to catch up with her siblings all the time, because you know she's not mad at them. Mm-hmm. But like, I don't think she don't want shit to do with her mother. Yeah, like at all.
Because I don't think she had an issue with her father. Like she was the one that told her father that she was gay.
Yeah, her father accepted her, and I like that.
Yeah,
I just think that. Like, if my mother told me she ain't fucking with me, I'd probably leave it. Mm-hmm. She's a teenage girl. She's like 14. Maybe younger than that. Like, she's a little girl.
She's 14. She's
14. And you gonna sit 14, there and tell 15. This girl that you never wanted her in the first place? Like, that's fucked up. And you expect her to stay in that house? I would have left.
Yeah, and plus
I'm not gonna stay nowhere I'm not wanted.
That was burnt down any fucking way. And the thing is that you can run away and have that's like your excuse to do that. Like, they're not going to like fuck you up for running away because like they did something wrong to you.
No, they can't. At this point, they can't.
So it was that, and then they didn't show it. Do you think that Pearl like kept Tripp's Letterman jacket? Remember she was wearing it when Elena walked out the house. I wonder because like they always keep a souvenir.
Expensive. I would be mad if
with the Letterman jacket from school. They give it to the jocks for free. Or do they pay for it? Either way, it's not that expensive.
You have to pay for it.
You probably got to pay for it, but it ain't expensive.
I don't know.
Lena came back to the rental house and was like, "Izzy, are you here?" Asking about Izzy. Yeah. And you saw how like on the wall she wrote the heights of all the kids, but it was Izzy. What name wasn't there? I think that was when they had already moved out to the big house. Maybe
they did. They moved out of that house.
But it just still reminded her of her kids, like these.
And she just started crying, like
because it reminded her, it humbled her ass. It reminded her where she came from, type of thing, or what she began with, because they lived in that house first.
Damn.
So,
but no, I was really hoping Izzy wasn't in there because I didn't want her to try to get Izzy.
I knew Izzy was gone.
And I didn't think she was going. I thought maybe she went back there to like, I don't know, because it reminds her of them because they used to fuck them. I don't know.
Ugh, yeah, that was that, and then you saw with that Mia left behind that artwork of that sculpture of like the shaker town, the community or whatever.
That thing,
it was tight, but it was all in white, and I felt like it was like it was like really ambiguous because throughout the episode, Carrie was listening to some podcast or some radio thing that was talking about like the race issues and things like that, and that actually relates to actual like real life. How back in the day, like they would have things. Even now, but yeah, back in the day they would have a certain price market where they knew that African Americans couldn't afford that. They would keep them out, blah blah blah, or they would purposely not approve African Americans for getting certain houses in certain neighborhoods. And things like that. But it was that and I saw like the whole town was white. So it was supposed to be this perfect white privileged ass place, and then like you saw in the middle it was the cage with the bird feather.
That was my favorite part.
And the bird feather was from that scene, the throwback scene where Izzy saw that dead bird or the bird that was sick or whatever the bird.
Yeah, what kind of bird it was?
And I didn't know that she kept the feather. That's cool.
I know, but I remember and I thought about it when I saw that. I remember. Early on in the season, they showed that fucking feather, but I didn't know what it was for because they just showed the flashback like today.
Yeah, but
I remember seeing that feather, but her mother remembered that shit.
Yeah, she remembered that shit, and that's when she said Izzy. That's when she finally said Izzy.
That's what it fucking take
for you to see her as like a gift to you.
What's her name? Elena.
Yeah, Elena. Like it was like for her she finally felt like she finally saw how like Izzy as a gift, like, you know, as she saw her other kids, like, you know, this is I wanted you guys or whatever. But that's just fucked up, girl. That's just fucked up.
Wow,
that's just fucked up, child.
I've heard nothing but good things about this show. Like,
it's a great show.
Like, I put so many people on that show, and then when if you just go look, like, click on the hashtag, nobody has anything bad to say. Like,
it's a good ass fucking show, bro.
Oh my god! So I'm like, I need y'all to stretch this out a little bit. Give me something, a few bonus episodes.
I mean, I think it's meant to be just like a mini series, like no more after that. But they may reboot it and have like they might write a special second part for like the Hulu.
That's what I think, because I've seen that happen before. So I'm like, either that or even just something to show me, like, if it's 5-10 years later, show me like what how everybody is. Even if it's just that, I would want to see that.
Okay.
I'm always curious about like the after effect of everything.
Do you have anything else you want to talk about the show?
No, that was it.
I loved it. I love the show. It's fantastic. I love Kerry Washington. I love Reese Witherspoon. They never let me down when it comes to their acting. They are just like two of my favorite actresses for sure.
They bomb.
I want to talk about Spencer Confidential. I wanted just to say I love that movie with Mark Wahlberg. It was great. I didn't think I would like it.
I started it. I didn't finish it.
It's been really hard for me to, you know, I do enjoy this time to be able to watch all my Hulu and Netflix shows and things like that. But, you know, I'm sure that you guys can relate to knowing that, like, sometimes on Netflix it's hard to choose from all these choices.
Yeah.
So when I chose, like, honestly, like, a lot of times when I choose, like, new things on Hulu and Netflix, I get happy when I like the stuff that I chose, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't waste my time. But yeah, I liked Spencer Confidential. I
liked what I saw. I got a half hour into it.
It's good. Mark Wahlberg always plays like similar role. Like, he's always like a cop or something, or like some sort of like soldier and something. I don't know, but cool. It's cool. So let's talk about Black as Fuck on Netflix with Kenya Barris. Here's the thing, right?
I have mixed reviews.
Okay. I'm gonna start off with what I feel like, and then I'm gonna tell you what other people say. So, with the Black as Fuck, it definitely was similar to Blackish, and you know, Blackish, you know, and Kenya Barris is a part of the whole Blackish. He wrote Blackish, Mixed is Grown. That's his shit. And you know, Blackish is based off of, you know, Blackish, the show with Anthony Anderson and Tracee Ellis Ross. That's inspired by his life a bit. You know, that's inspired by his life. You know, even Rainbow is actually his real wife's name.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, is that, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but that's what I looked up. Rainbow is his real wife's real name, and his wife is mixed in real life and all those things. Okay. And so Blackish is, you know, inspired by his real life. So Black as Fuck is basically like, I guess, his life. He's actually playing in the show. And Rashida Jones, she plays the wife or whatever. And you know, Rashida Jones, people don't know that Rashida Jones is like part black.
Yeah, I just found that out.
Yeah, you did? Yeah, she's like, part. Yeah, always, because she's Quincy Jones' daughter.
Because she plays in The Office as like a white girl.
Yeah, so she's Quincy Jones. If you guys didn't know that Rashida Jones is Quincy Jones' daughter, obviously she's black, guys. So, but yeah, she's
I found all of that out.
She's the type of person that, you know, she's passing. They quote unquote call it passing, and so she plays the wife. And this is my thing. There were funny parts in the show, not gonna lie. I saw the whole thing. There were definitely funny parts. I loved when Mike Epps was on there. I loved when, you know, it was funny people on there. It was funny parts. The kids are funny, all that stuff. And this is my whole thing. This is why I'm not completely mad at it. I do get the whole thing where, like, you know, I get kind of tired of like the same old like black jokes, or like the same, like, I'm black because I'm this is the same old black shit. I'm kind of tired of that, but I do think it was funny, and I do think that that it's more so like a more explicit Blackish, and it's of course like Black as Fuck, but you know, it's more of the explicit Blackish, and it's more of a satire, like it's more of a spoof type of thing.
I agree.
And I think that's what it was. That's what kind of saved it from me looking at it as that, because I think that's what it was. So I got a lot of mixed reviews online, a lot of like negative reviews I saw online, and I think I remember telling you on the show about this girl named As Told by Kenya, and Kenya has always said the same thing that I'm about to read. She's always said the same thing about Kenya Barris, and like how he like casts certain people in his shows, and like how it's always the same like white gaze. It's called white gaze, as Gaze. You know, where, let me look it up, let me make sure, because I'm just like making educated guesses. But I took a film class at Towson, and we learned something called I took a film class, and it's an elective. Well, I had to take it because of my major, but a lot of that course was about like the psychology of film, like why are things a certain way, what's the storyline, and why a storyline is like this, what is the setup, and a lot of things that we saw, a lot of things that we saw was called like the female gaze, or the male gaze, where you have a certain female in a movie. She has those certain attributes and things like that. Yeah. So this is the first time I ever heard someone say white gaze, and I'm thinking like it's like how white people see black people type of thing. And that's what was one of the critiques from Charlemagne. He was saying like, I'm so sick of this. Like it looks like a white person wrote this and wrote it the way they see black people. But it's honestly, I think it was Kenya Burris. It's his shit. He wrote it. Yeah. So that's and he even that's why I called it a satire, because in the show he made fun of that. He kept saying like, people think I'm a one trick pony, blackish, black this, black that, black that. He said it in the show. Right. So let me look up the definition of white gaze. Courageously staring down the white gaze. This black writers courageously staring. Yeah, so I guess it's so I'm black lives white gaze is the continuous reveals the power of white gaze questions over. Yeah, so it's what I said. It's how white people see black people, and they'll look at us as caricatures and like cartoon characters and things like that, whatever. But so I came across a Facebook post, and I screenshot it for this reason. So this guy, I don't know him. One of my friends reposted it. Okay. So I don't know the guy, but I'm going to say his name anyway. His name is Ernest Owens on Facebook. And this is what he said. I'm going to read the whole thing. He said, "Why is black as fuck is whack as fuck explained?" He said, "Why black as fuck is whack as fuck explained." So as promised, every week I give myself one post to go the fuck off about something, and then defer to my friends and close ones. So let's chat about why this black as fuck show is a mess and just not it. To understand its feelings is to understand its creator. Kenya Barris, I guess is it Barris or Burris? I think of Candy Burris. Kenya Barris is a black man who married a white passing mixed race woman and have raised interracial children under a household of affluence. There is nothing wrong with any of this at all. Love is love. But here's where it gets messy. He has literally created not one, but 4 major television shows, Blackish, Grownish, Mixish, and now Black as Fuck, that constantly wrestles with the complexities of these family dynamics over and over again. As a result, the black audience who he claims to be trying to appeal to are fed lackluster and tired of commentaries on race, an eraser of dark-skinned black leading characters, an obsession of the white gaze, and a caricature of privileged light-skinned people performing what blackness looks like to them in the most annoying ways. To be so I'm gonna read this sentence one more time. It says in a caricature of privileged a caricature of privileged light-skinned people performing what blackness looks like to them in the most annoying ways. So I read that sentence again to tell you that Rashida Jones, she's the mixed one, she's the white that's the mixed one, right? And so you saw in a couple episodes where one of them said, it was where she was explaining like, I'm black as fuck. Like, I'm black. I know you have to, when you're mixed, you have to know all the Wayans brothers, all the Wayans family members. You have to know, you have the Popeyes, KFC, you have to know this, you have to know that. Because, a lot of times, like, I'm not mixed, but a lot of times, you even see it on the white people. With Sam, she has a white dad and a black mom. Yeah. You see how like they touched upon like you have to overcome the mixed light skinned person feels like they have to overcompensate with blackness to make people like say like, hey, I'm black, I'm this person, you know. So that's what that's what he means in that. That's what he means in that sentence. Okay, I'm continuing, guys. To be clear, we already know blackness is not a monolith. But it is also not television shows that are colorist and overcompensates off of stereotypes that treat it as a commodified aesthetic. Woo! You are very. I love your rhetoric, Ernest. Like, seriously, what in the fuck was Rashida Jones doing? No, seriously. Moesha, Everybody Hates Chris, The Bernie Mac Show, 227, Sanford and Sons, The Parkers, A Different World, Good Times, Martin, and so many other black family sitcoms were actually black as fuck. Because they didn't have to yell it out at you in the most blatant ways. They just were. Ooh. Today, I nearly cringe at any black creator who feels like they have to tell their audience in 1,000 ways that their work is so black. Their work is so black. Sorry, I'm trying to like read it the way he wrote it. Sorry, guys. Take 2. Today, I can nearly cringe at any creator who feels like they have to tell their audience in 1,000 ways that their work is so black this and so black that, because this often reveals an insecurity about how they truly perceive themselves. It has become obvious that Barris struggles with how his black identity is perceived now that he is living in a family that is interracial. And Black as Fuck, the class anxiety. In Black as Fuck, the class anxiety and hyperaggression expressed in the family is rooted in this fear of how they perform and appear to be black. It's not funny as fuck. It's sad as fuck. Period. Woo! So you read King and Barris for filth, Ernest Owens. So I do see where he is coming from. And I do agree with the white gaze, the overcompensating thing, the same old black joke thing, and this is not. I get that, but when it came to him saying like you made the same thing 4 times, the blackish mixes thing, they're all like, people say that, but like it's going to be the same thing because it's based around that same idea. Yeah. Blackish is the umbrella, and mixedish and grownish are the things under the umbrella. It's like a branch off of that show. So it's like you can't like use that as an example, but I get what you're saying, but you can't do that.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just like this is random as fuck, y'all. Buffy and Angel. Buffy was the show, and Angel had his own show from Buffy, and it was still about killing demons and shit. And you still use the same characters from Buffy, and you use it in Angel. It's a spinoff, yeah. It's going to be that. So that argument, I'm not really with that one because it has to be the same. You know what I mean? But with Blackish, again, I feel like it was more of a satire, and it was supposed to be funny. But it's like the same jokes that you're doing. It's the same formula that you're doing to try to be funny. Yeah. And I do appreciate them bringing up Moesha and Martineau because those were like historic black sitcoms, and they didn't try to be black; they just were black.
That I agree with 100%. They weren't trying; they just weren't.
Or there is some black jokes. There's a lot of black jokes in those shows, like the Bernie Mac show and the things this and that. Even with the episode where like Bernie Mac got visited from child services and like you couldn't hit them and shit. But that was like obviously like in the black household, your parents are gonna go upside your motherfucking head. But like, that was like implied that this is black culture. And the therapist was with the weirdo white man like, oh my god, Mr. Mac,
you said this,
yeah, Mr. Mac, you can't do that. But it's like implied. It's not like it's implied. It's not explicit. It's implicit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I get that. So I understand. I get it. Like, I'm not mad at anyone having any negative feedback on it. I definitely agree with like 70% of what you guys are saying. And yeah, I said what I said. So what did you think? Sorry.
I only got to episode 2. And
girl,
we were trying to get rid of that chain.
Oh yeah,
that shit was getting
that bothered
nerves.
me too because that was a caricature as well. That was like you want to get because black people, we want to get rid of that because a lot of those stereotypes hold us back, or it tries to hold us back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So you haven't seen watch the whole thing.
I just wasn't into it anymore. I said I was gonna try again.
It was family reunion for you.
And that was like. It was giving
family reunion.
Okay, it wasn't. It's not that bad.
Okay,
it's not that bad.
I almost wrote an email because I was like, look, I can't. This is.
No, like I refuse to.
And the thing is, too, y'all, come on now. Sorry to interrupt you, y'all. If y'all writing think pieces about Black as Fuck, y'all ain't writing no damn think piece on family reunion. I ain't seen not one think piece on family reunion, and that was some chucking and jiving right there. I don't care what to say. Go ahead.
Okay, family reunion had its little funny moments.
Yeah,
but it's not for me. I'll say
okay.
For several reasons, we had an episode and a half about it. So, but as far as Black as Fuck, I just think that it's like okay. I watch Grownish. We both watch Grownish, but like I don't watch Blackish. Mm-hmm.
I don't watch that no more because I already know what the thing is.
I've never I've tried to watch it, but I couldn't. It's just something. I couldn't get into it.
It's cool. It's just like I watched it enough to know about Grownish, and now I watch Grownish now.
I only watch Grownish because I only started because I like Yara Shahidi, mm-hmm. But I actually like the show. Like I'm not caught that, but I like the show that. Mm-hmm. But I guess I didn't want the same reason this person was complaining. Ernest Owens was complaining. a lot of the same reasons complaining about this show. That's kind of why I didn't start like making a habit to watch Blackish. It just seemed, a lot of that shit just seemed corny, and I just didn't want to watch it. Like I said, if it wasn't for Yarshi, he'd never watch Grownish. That shit was a little too corny. Granted, I watched like Friends, but like I guess I like a certain type of corny.
My ex loved that show, Friends. He can like recite the whole lines of every
episode.
I
could. That's one of them shows like I could play it when I'm going to sleep. I like to play a show on the TV or a movie that I know, so I don't gotta pay attention to it. I can
Girl, they stole from Living Single too.
Yeah, I know. I know.
So. But yeah, okay, so it wasn't your slice of pie. It wasn't your thing.
It wasn't. I said I was gonna go back and try.
I mean, if you don't want to, listen, I'm not going back and watch a family reunion. I don't care how much I love it.
Well, I tried family reunion too, so I mean, if
you tried it again. So how did that work out?
It didn't.
Okay,
I don't watch it. Right. That was like right after it came out, and I said it was bad. And I kept trying to tell you, keep watching that. Yeah.
No, I'm not watching that. You got me. I was getting angry. Like I was so mad.
I know,
if I watched anymore, I would be Ernest writing think pieces.
Did you say she took the wig off, the girl?
I think she did. I think I saw clips on like Line, not.
They was going on that baby.
I think she's. I don't know. So. Because it was just disrespect. Don't even get me started on that.
But yeah, it's not my, like you said, it's not my cup of tea. I'm good on that show. I might try. I'm gonna try again.
Hey girl, I'm not gonna make you. If you don't want to,
I just felt that I gave Vanity Reunion a second chance. It's the least I could do.
I do think it was funny that
I ain't doing that now.
I do think it was funny that the older daughter's boyfriend was clearly bisexual. They didn't really like explore that too much.
No, they didn't. They may. No.
How do you know? You only watched 2 episodes. How you know what I'm talking about?
I said maybe they will.
No, maybe they will, and then later I don't know. But it was like one of those like one-off like funny joke shits. But anywho, did you hear about True Jackson VP getting a reboot? Girl, I didn't even watch that shit. I don't think when I was.
I wasn't a fan of the show.
You didn't watch it? But I wonder why they're rebooting it. Are they going to have Kiki on the show or some other little black girl?
Or was it that poppin'? No.
I don't know. I didn't watch it. That was the thing where like it was VP. So I'm guessing like was she the
vice president of some company.
Did she ever do like disguises and shit? Let me look at that real quick. Hold on. True Jackson VP. Because
she worked like a fashion.
Remember famous Jet Jackson?
Yes, rest in peace to Jet Jackson. Or
rest in peace Jet Jackson.
He was cute too.
Rest in peace.
I thought he was really cute.
I feel like she did. Oh, she was into fashion.
I want to say it was like a fashion place.
Fashion executive Max.
You know what? One reason why I also maybe don't like it, or wasn't a fan of it, I'll say, because that show kind of came out like for me, I would still watch Disney up until when they still play like old shit that we like.
Girl, we on Disney Plus now.
No, what I'm saying like years ago. When right when Hannah Montana ended, like I'm talking about like back then, I still would watch Hannah Montana up until it went off, and then late at night they would show like Tia and Samara at nighttime or whatever. So that was so that's the last time I really watched Disney or even Nickelodeon, because Nickelodeon had a few shows I would watch sometimes, but it was all around the same time that I stopped. And I feel like now these shows to these kids, they ain't nothing to me compared to what we used to have. Yeah. These little kids sitcoms and cartoons ain't nothing.
It's nothing.
So it was like, at that point, I had also grown out of watching those channels because they took all my shows off.
Girl, what? I will admit, I watched Victorious as a senior in high school. I did.
I fucking watched Victorious.
I love Victorious.
I still watch it on Netflix.
Even though it was kind of similar to, I don't know, even though it was like under that like Zoe 101, iCarly umbrella, even though I did watch Zoe 101. The same dude
wrote him. Or Dan
Schneider. Dan Schneider is. Let me look at his net worth, because they did a 10-year anniversary of Victorious.
Rumors about him.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Like he's low-key a pervert. I swear to God, I stayed up all night one night, like listening to videos of people on the show and everything. I swear to God.
Oh my god! Yeah, he wrote all them. He wrote all that. Keaton Kill, Amanda Show,
everything.
All that shit. Got Victorious, all that shit. But let me see his net worth: $35 million as of 2020. He lost a lot of weight though.
YouTube him. He have like foot fetishes and stuff like that.
Oh, really? Yes, he lost a lot of weight though, for sure. He used to be. I think he's skinnier than that now. Because on the thing that I saw, he did a 10-year anniversary with Victorious, and he was on a Zoom with all of them, and he looked really skinny. He lost a lot of weight because he used to be real big. Because he did like little cameos on like all those shows, like All That and Amanda Show and Kenan and Kel. He did like little cameos and shit on them shows, but what I was saying was with the True Jackson VP, I think she was like a little fashion executive, a little fashion girl or whatever. And a lot of times, like even with the True VP, the True Jackson VP, and like even the Zendaya show, what's her name, Casey Undercover, whatever.
Yeah, Casey Undercover.
I feel like they all like followed that So Raven formula. They were either like doing disguises and shit, or they were like being fashion girls or some shit, or like it was like the it was just giving me that, and it wasn't giving me originality. And I was like, I was getting too old for this anyway. Let me just phase out of that. But yeah, that was my whole point with that. Yeah, but I don't know what they're gonna do with the True Jack. I don't know why they're rebooting it.
I mean, good for her.
Good for her. Yeah, for sure. I guess she's gonna be a part of it because she was like celebrating and shit. So.
Yeah, I mean, get your coins, baby.
Yeah, get your coins. She's doing a really good job on that morning show, though, with Michael Strahan and them.
I don't like watch it all the time, but when I see little clips and stuff,
I see clips.
It looks like she's doing good.
Yeah, this is I see clips, too. So
I like Keke Palmer a lot.
Yeah, I do like her a lot. She has a new song out. I'm not sure if I don't know. But anyway.
Yeah, so she does. I don't.
Okay, sorry. I mentioned that earlier on. But anywho, okay, so Tory Bricks got arrested outside of a grocery store. Did you see it?
No.
So apparently she got into a fight with this white woman. She fucked this white woman up. The white woman had a black eye and all types of shit.
This just to go with Young and May.
Yeah. So let me see. Let me go into the post right now. So, okay. She hit a woman in the face in the Target parking lot. She fucked the lady up. This is the lady right here. This white woman right here. She fucked the white woman up.
Oh, look at her eye.
Look at her nose. Fucked her nose. Her nose broken. Eye, black eye. But she said the woman's daughter alleges Tory hit her mother in the face after they exchanged words on the checkout line. A friend accompanying Tory can be seen on video making the allegation that the woman put her hands on her and hit her with a cart. So I guess they got into a fight in the checkout line. I guess somebody was in front of somebody else and they didn't like it or whatever the fuck. And then someone hit. I guess the mother hit Tory with the cart or whatever the fuck, and then Tory went off. Fucked her ass up.
Don't forget him with no car, bitch.
But here, let me show you the video right here.
You're gonna go to jail. I'm telling you guys, don't do it. Don't do it. No, she's not.
That's Tory's friend.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is. So I hope you feel good about yourself.
Stop talking. Mom, go over there. Go over there and sit down.
You just hit me with the car and your body.
At 54 years old, you guys are trying to put your hands on me, and your friends threatening to run me over.
You're still walking above me. What kind of car are you on?
Mom, go over there.
Tory trying to leave the parking lot, but the lady is blocking her. So Tory's trying to leave the parking lot at this point, and the lady and her daughter are trying to block her from like pulling out. So Tory ended up getting arrested. Of course, she's probably out by now, whatever. But this is the girl on Instagram. Girl, this is the part. Yes, this is the part that's fucking me up. She's like felony and battery, and she was like all for some Vaseline and chapstick. This is the girl talking about Tory Bricks. I guess they were fighting over. I don't know. It says, she cut my mom in line, demanding to check out while my mom wasn't even done with her transaction. Bitch starts threatening my mom, and they began exchanging words. Then out of nowhere, she socks my mom in the face. You are a trashy IG model, Tory Bricks. Your eyebrows are so painted on, it's painful. Your ass is fake as fuck. You honestly look like a chicken head in real life without your filters. You got money because your baby daddy has money, sweetheart. Your network is only 500K. First of all, I was like, bitch, I'll take that.
Fuck? And why?
Listen to me. This pandemic, this quarantine has showed the true colors of the industry. A lot of these motherfuckers ain't as rich as you think they are. You see motherfuckers. You see Casanova starting these random ass OnlyFans pages, and Safari starting his own little OnlyFans page. Why do you think they doing that shit? Why? Why do you think Erykah Badu charging $1 per?
They ain't doing that shit because they want to
on the thing.
They ain't doing that because they want to.
Okay. Anywho, I'm gonna stop there because that's what got me. I'm like, girl, you only worth 500K. Bitch,
that's a nice lump sum.
Bitch, please. Anywho, so that's that. I mean, I guess everyone is tensed up right now because of everything. you know, who knows if honestly, obviously, like, there's things where, like, you know, people always say, "Oh my God, you attacked me," but like, he probably provoked her to fuck her ass up. But I mean, I guess
she sound like the type to play the victim.
Yeah, so I guess Tory Bricks packs a mean punch because she dotted that lady's eye and fucked her nose up. So, yep, that's that.
That lady probably instigated it.
Okay, so do you still watch Wildin' Out?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know about the beef between Emmanuel Hudson and Spoken Reasons?
I didn't until that episode.
Okay, me neither. So I don't watch it that much. I just know the thing that's going on. So I haven't seen Spoken Reasons in like a long ass time.
Yeah.
Like a long ass time. So apparently, Emmanuel Hudson and Spoken Reasons had like a beef. Because remember that song, Asking All Them Questions. Asking all them questions.
Yeah,
Asking all them questions. Something. Assume the nigga Emmanuel Hudson, that's the shit. So he did it with Spoken Reasons. Though that was Emmanuel Hudson's song.
Okay.
And Spoken Reasons wanted to bring on Emmanuel Hudson. Spoken Reasons wanted to use Emmanuel Hudson for that song. So he ended up posting it on his YouTube channel page. This is when YouTube was just now starting to be like a big thing, and like, you know, YouTube, that's when Emmanuel first learned that you can make money off of YouTube and shit. So Spoken Reasons ended up using that video for his page, because they were both in the video, but it was Emmanuel shit or whatever. Whatever. Girl, look it up, y'all. I'm just telling the story. But long story short, Spoken Reasons gave Emmanuel Hudson the runaround on everything. Then ended up didn't give him I guess he didn't give him the right amount of money that was owed to him on the fucking video, something like that. It was that, and then like Spoken Reasons like ghosted on him and shit, and like all types of, it was some shady shit. I bring that up to bring this topic up. How do you feel about doing business with like quote unquote friends or associates that you're cool with? Is that, and then also when it comes to doing business with people, like how do you like go about it? How do you go about it? Like what are your like guidelines? You know what I mean?
Guidelines. I think that. Well, I'm sure they had to have something on paper for him.
No, they didn't have nothing on paper. No.
Oh, that was the first wrong step right there.
Well, my whole thing is like,
right, fuck that.
My whole thing is like, I have like my own like little, I do my freelance thing, and I have a freelance. Okay, so I'm a graphic designer, y'all. So I have a freelance graphic design business that I hold, like I do work and things like that. So with my freelance, I have certain guidelines for certain things. I have certain prices for certain things, and people have to give me a deposit before I start anything.
Right.
And that's what I had to learn the hard way with that, because when you just start things freely, they can end up saying like, oh, I don't want to do it no more.
I want another direction.
Yeah, or like, I don't want to do it no more. Whatever the fuck. And now you ass out because you did all this work for free, for nothing.
Yeah.
So I learned that even with friends, like nowadays, like I'll give my friends discounts or whatever, but I still charge my friends and I still make them pay me up front.
You should charge.
I still make them pay me a portion up front for sure.
Nah, I agree with that, because I don't like niggas. I think they just gonna get a discount because y'all friends.
Yeah, but like you still, like, this is my means. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think, and also, you know, when I do my transactions, I also keep a paper trail. I have invoices. Definitely. Like I had a friend recently. You know, she was like, "Oh, I don't remember you charging me this." I screenshot my invoice and sent it to her again. Like, this is what the invoice I sent you. Remember back in whatever 8 months ago, whatever. Fuck. So you need to keep records of that. With the whole Emmanuel shit, like you know, you can't like trust people's word all the time, because for one, he didn't even know Spoken Reasons like that for real. He just trusted him because he thought that he was like this big YouTuber or whatever the fuck. You know, you can't trust everybody. You can't do that shit. You need to document things. You need to have like contracts. Because like for me, I also have contracts for people. If I do like a big like branding design, I have to give you a contract because you're paying me X amount of dollars. That's you paying me hundreds of dollars, $500, whatever, $100, and this needs to be a contract. This needs to be documented. You need to you need to agree to this contract, and we need to make sure we keep everything organized. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's something that he should have learned in that.
Money, bitch. He
should have learned that, and then you know also just like make sure you're on top of things. Like he didn't know that he didn't know for YouTube, like back in the day, he didn't know that the first person that posted the video that means that they own that video, because he couldn't flag Spoken Reasons video and repost on his page. He couldn't do that because Spoken Reasons already got to that video first and posted it first on his page. You know what I mean? So like he learned that the hard way. So it's like, you guys have to like make sure you guys have everything, all the guidelines, everything down pat. You have to be strict on your end too with what you require people to do for you too. So you know what I mean? That's definitely a good lesson for people. And he was pissed on IG Live and like explaining the whole story because they was going back and forth and shit. But
and that was like the beginning for him, so he didn't have too much.
Yeah, but he was still fuck that nigga to spoken reasons because like that nigga still ain't apologized yet. You know what I'm saying? Like it was still like damn, like something that happened to him that kind of traumatized him. Like what the fuck? Like
my friend said he on YouTube making videos, acting all sad about the shit or whatever.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because she said like back in the day, I guess she was like subscribed to him, but she said that she got a notification on her phone that he posted something new, and then she goes to the video and he like acting sad and shit about like the whole situation or whatever. But she said it was like more than one video, and she was like she just unsubscribed, but she ain't want to see that shit. So she unsubscribed. Cause she
I guess that's his way of milking it because you getting paid for it.
No one feels sorry.
He get money. People click on them views, making money.
True.
So he's making money from that situation. So and I mean like I said, like
I ain't gonna find that.
Like
shit.
I said earlier, like this whole thing will humble you and make you see clearer these influencers and these celebrities how they're not rich. Like, cause I'm like nigga, like why? Because some of these influencers, honestly, I'm like, why do y'all still look kind of raggedy? Y'all still look kind of raggedy. Yeah. Why y'all still like? But I still look like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Anyhow, did you hear about what Lisa Ray said about the Kardashians?
What she said?
She said that the Kardashians were the ones that made it acceptable for curvy bodies and things.
Oh,
like that.
child!
Yeah, she said the Kardashians. I quote: "The Kardashians have single-handedly changed a woman's body shape that's acceptable now."
Lisa Ray said this.
Yeah, she did, girl.
And Lisa Ray.
Diamond. So no.
I just watched the Place Club. You know, it's on Netflix now. Yeah. My DVD, that thing been out, but. That's disappointing to me because Lisa Ray's probably curvy before them bitches was curvy. Like
people brought up I heard of the.
I've been a fan of Lisa Ray. Bless you.
I heard because they talked about this on the Breakfast Club. Charmaine was like, well, no, they was like, you know, what about J-Lo? But they were saying like J-Lo's body's more natural. So this is my whole thing. This is my whole take on it. I didn't get too offended. I didn't get too offended because that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't get too offended because I'm like, okay, I see where she's trying to go with this. No one's saying that their bodies are real. But like I said before in the last episode, I said the Kardashians, Amber Rose, Black China, Dream Doll, Tory Bricks, all those girls are the same. But the only difference is that the Kardashians are white and they have that white privilege and they have more money and they have that platform. So Black women already had those bodies naturally. That's in our DNA.
Yeah, that's why I kind of
already have the lips.
First.
We already have the curves. We already have the ass. We already have those things naturally. My whole thing is they popularized it and whitewashed it, and now you see all these random little white girls blackfishing
with booties out of nowhere.
Booties out of nowhere. They're blackfishing, lip injections. They look like a lot of these girls look like light skinned black girls nowadays because the Kardashians have set that tone. You know what I'm saying? They have set that. They have done that. So I get that part, but no. The Kardashians.
It's how she said it. It's how
it was triggering for sure. But I'm trying, I'm thinking and I'm trying to understand things and not try to get too triggered by certain things. So I get what you're saying, but it's definitely triggering. But the Kardashians made that look acceptable, but Black women are that naturally. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's why I said it's how Lisa Ray said it.
You know what I mean?
Like said it in that way you just said it. It wouldn't be so triggering.
Yeah. Anywho, that's what I wanted to say. Like, you know, people just see things on the internet and just try to take stuff and run with it. So, did you see the Young Thug and French Montana beef that was random? Girl, these shits is random.
Yeah, what was that even about?
Because you know this whole thing, the whole little versus battle thing that Timbaland started with. Now. You know, now everybody want to team up. Girl, I saw on Twitter last night people was putting Beyonce against Rihanna, but you know what? I'm not mad at it because they did chart. They made a whole chart.
I saw the one you posted.
They made a whole chart and they smashed up similar songs and tried to say like who picked what.
I kept scrolling when I seen that shit.
I was like, I was tempted to do it though. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not doing this.
I was tempted to do it, but I didn't do it because that's the same thing we do on our page. If you follow her the podcast on Instagram, we do the same thing where like we take like a little song choices and we make you guys either pick one or pick two of them. It's pretty cool. If you guys don't follow us, go ahead and follow us on Instagram now. But yeah, Yeah, girl. So I guess French Montana was like he got more hits than fucking Kendrick Lamar, and he was saying what he was saying was
bullshit.
he was saying like hits as in like club shit. You know what I mean? But he wasn't comparing. He made sure that we knew that Kendrick Lamar is the better rapper, the better artist and stuff. But he was saying like more so like fun. Know. He was like saying like more so like hits like club shit like things like that. He was saying that. So and the thing is like even if that's true or not like. So, like, nigga, what are you saying? No one asked you to.
What was your point?
No one called you. No, you're not on the list of people that we want to see battle. Okay, sir. Like, what?
He's definitely not.
Girl, I didn't know nothing about French Montana until Pop That. Apparently, he had music before that shit. I didn't fucking know.
I ain't know shit about him.
So I guess Young Thug got mad that he said that shit randomly. They all didn't mind their business. I don't know. So Young Thug got at him about it. He was like, nigga, what the fuck? And then French Montana came at him about some shit. And then later on, it ended up turning into Kendrick Lamar versus French Montana. And it turned into like French Montana saying that Young Thug was like a gay or whatever, saying like, oh, you wore a skirt in my video, blah blah blah, and saying like Young Thug saying that French Montana's like an old ass.
This all sounds childish.
It is. It's weird. It went on for like the whole night. I woke up and saw it in the shade room, and I was like, what
clearly
the fuck is
Kendrick would kill him in a battle. Like
he was saying, in what kind of battle?
Well, you say he was talking about like club hits or whatever.
Yeah. So what do you think? Honestly, I think
I still think, but Kendrick's a better rapper to me.
That's not what he was saying though. He said that. He said Kendrick is a better rapper. He's saying clubby hit, like this hits, like hit records.
If it's just based off of that, then he would have a better chance because that's what Kendrick
has like Kendrick has like has art. He has real music, I mean, no shade. I was the first one like that. I don't really care for him as a rapper, so I listen to whatever's on the radio.
He just got a few little bops.
Yeah, listen to whatever's on the radio. No Stylist is on my personal playlist, so whatever. But
I got No Stylist and I got Pop That still. Yeah, and it's another song, Don't Panic. I like that song too. Mm-hmm. That's it.
I think he's on. Is he on?
The one with Sway Lee. The joint with Sway Lee. I like that song.
Yeah, that's what you mean. He has like tits. He has hits. Yeah, because I mean, shoot, that's probably the song that's probably one of his most successful crossover songs. So that's played on the white stations too.
Definitely.
That's played on the white stations too. So maybe that's what made his head big, whatever the fuck. Is that song? And it's some other little Ed Sheeran song he got too. That made him cross over. That's he on the white stations now, whatever. But I don't know. I think it's unnecessary. I think it was a random thing to say. I don't halfway agree with you. Like I will say you probably do got more like quote unquote like little generic hits. More generic hits than Kendrick Lamar does.
That's it.
But whatever. That's weird. I was going to talk about Reginae and YFM Lucci, how she talked about their relationship. I guess on the Breakfast Club or on the show, whatever the fuck. I think it's on the show, that the Family Hustle show, whatever the fuck, or the Friends and Family Hustle, whatever the fuck. She talked about how like she, doesn't think that she will ever date a rapper again, and she thinks that they're still cool or whatever, but she didn't want to be with him because like she doesn't think that's respectful, because he was a part of that whole cucumber thing. He was in the cucumber challenge thing. Yeah, he was part of that whole thing. Yeah, he was doing that shit on video. She ain't like that. She thought that was just, remember they broke up. And they kept breaking up or whatever the fuck.
They was on and off for a minute.
You know what? I don't care. Why am I talking about this? I don't fucking care.
I didn't understand why she was dating him in the first place.
She's young. It wasn't she's 21
either. But I thought he was too old for her too.
Yeah, he was old. Yeah.
I thought he was too old for her.
But it's like it's different in the music business. Like everyone's around each other and shit. So
I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
she probably more mature for her age, or
I don't know. I think that she has her little immature ways because she kept going back to him.
No, not just be like as far as looks and stuff, because she has all. You know how like them kids in LA and shit. Mm-hmm. Kylie Jenner, all of them.
She looks older than what she does.
I just think she comes off probably more mature.
Oh,
so that's why she's dating like an older dude.
Oh, these niggas don't care. They don't care how old you are.
I don't like that shit.
They don't care how old you are. But
the kids be more grown, like the kids that have been in the industry or their family be in the industry, because you meet people and you.
Yeah, I mean, Reginae, she's not a regular kid. She's always gonna be at those industry parties.
Yeah,
she's like one of Diddy's kids. Like she's like Diddy's kids, where like they have been behind the scenes all their lives. They've been privileged to be a part of those things we see on TV all the time. Like on Justin's,
it's like not a big deal.
Justin's Sweet 16, he had Nicki Minaj, a grown ass woman, as performing at her Sweet 16. You know, at his remember the smile? He was on. He had MTV, the My Super Sweet 16. He was on that, and Nicki Minaj performed for him. It was that, and like they always been around things like that. They be in the club together. Little Christian, they all be in the club together and shit, mingling and shit.
They hang around the same people.
Yeah, so they be fucking 24-year-old Megan Thee Stallion. She was with grown ass Lala in the club and driving a boat. Lala about in her mid-30s and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they all whatever. So I don't know. I mean, good for her. You know, she's maturing and you know she knows what she wants. I don't think that it's true that she won't date another rapper again though. But
I'm glad she left him.
Yeah. Anywho,
because it was toxic.
Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about?
No, I didn't have. I don't have no more music to talk about.
A lot of new music came out on my birthday this past Friday. The Baby came out with an album called Blame It On Baby. He had Quavo on and Meg Thee Stallion. They did a little Ashanti remix. Who else was on the album? A lot of people was on the album. Roddy Ricch,
I did because the one with Megan Thee Stallion. He got one with Megan Thee Stallion and somebody else.
I said that, Ashanti, yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember that song. I like that song.
Yeah, it's cute. It's like a baby remix or whatever.
Yeah.
Baby. Yeah, I love how they do that shit. It was that. And the thing is, like, I mean, everyone was like making fun of how, like, you know, it's gonna be the same type of beat, watch y'all or whatever. But he changed it up on his album,
and I'm glad.
I'm not saying that I like the album too much. I like maybe a couple things on there. I'm not really a fan of because he did more so like acoustic type beats and shit, like with the guitar and shit. I don't think I'm really into that for him. So I don't think I really like. I'm not sure how I feel about the album. I need to go back and listen to it again, but I just don't know how I feel about him doing the whole acoustic sound.
I agree with that. I mean, like if you did that for a song or two, it's fine. But like majority of it doesn't have to be.
I don't think. I mean, it's a good amount. It's a good amount.
I like that he switched it up finally. Though I'm glad about that. Yeah. I didn't hear the whole thing.
Yeah, it's a good amount of those on his album. Yeah. So I don't know. It's a lot of melodic shit. I didn't listen to that. How is it? Do you listen to it?
Yeah, it's like 7 songs. It wasn't long at all. I liked it. It was cool. It was one or two songs that stood out more to me, and they were towards the end of it. I listened to it like last night, but it was pretty. I'm not a big Wiz Khalifa fan. Actually, when I was actually a fan of his, when he first like got into rapping really, and he had this was when he still had a haircut. And I remember him like a pink sweater in the video. And the song was called Say Yeah, but it had like this little rave type beat to it. It reminded me of like a rave or something. So that was like the first Wiz Khalifa song I ever liked. And I used to watch the video all the time.
And Victoria Monet has a new song out called Dive. I heard it. I love it.
I've heard that.
I love Victoria Monet.
I don't keep up with her like you do. So
you need to do because she's really talented.
Where's she from?
I don't know. I think she's right from LA, maybe. I don't know. But she is so talented. Like she writes for everyone, like Chris Brown, Ariana Grande, all the people.
I remember you telling me that before.
Like she's such an underdog, yo. Like I really hope that she really pops this year or sometime soon. Yeah, she's really talented. She can dance, sing, write, all that shit. I love her marketing rollouts. I love the graphics for her singles. I love all types. I love the whole like Nutella vibe she's giving with the color palette, like very earth toney type stuff,
yeah.
And very much like almond colored shit and caramel colored shit and chocolate colored shit. I love it. So the song is great. So the new song with Chloe and Halle, right, with Sway Lee on it. I'm not sure if I like it. I'm surprised. I'm not sure about it. I'm listening to it again. I don't think I liked it too much.
I'm not a fan.
You didn't like it?
I don't hate it.
I wanted to like it so bad.
I know, I did, because it's them.
Damn.
I don't hate it. I usually like stuff with Sway Lee. Like, I usually like am cool with his songs. Or even if it's just featured, I usually like Sway Lee's parts. Chloe and Halle, I love Chloe and Halle. So I just knew the whole song. I knew I was gonna like the song like a lot, but it's not what I expected.
Yeah.
At all. I
think they tried a different.
But I want to like it.
They tried a different route with the sound for sure, but I just didn't like it for them.
I wasn't feeling it. I'm gonna try to listen to it again.
I'm gonna play it again after we cut this thing off. But yeah, I didn't care for it too much. I'm gonna come back next episode and tell y'all if I like it again.
If I did, I would have posted about that shit.
Me too. I didn't post it. Oh damn.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
But yeah, that's about all for mine. I heard. Side note about music, girl. Did you hear that Beyonce might be doing something with Meg Thee Stallion, like a song with Meg Thee Stallion?
I heard that like right before I left to come here.
Okay, so I heard about that, right? I heard it from Impressive TV. I heard that Beyonce, yeah, but she did it last. They was late, girl. I saw that like last week. They was late, but I heard that Beyonce gonna jump on a Savage remix. That's what I heard. So that's going to be. I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be an original song, only because like I don't really see Beyonce like coming out with an album right now. And I know that makes sound she just released some music already, so I don't think there's going to be. I think it's true that it's going to be the Savage remix. People are kind of tired of that song because of TikTok, but Beyonce might give it more life again. I don't know. She might revive it. So
maybe
yeah,
so. We'll see. I think it's gonna be fine either way.
Because remember earlier, I think it was sometime last year. It was a rumor about Beyonce and Megan doing a song.
Yeah, I do remember that.
They kind of she had to shut it down or whatever, but Megan hasn't shut it down yet. She hasn't shut the rumor this time down yet. So I think it's true. Remember they even said last year, oh yeah, Rihanna has a song with Megan Thee Stallion, but they shut that shit down real quick because it wasn't true. But this time they didn't shut the Beyonce rumors down. So I think
I'm here for that.
And it makes sense because Megan Thee Stallion is with Roc Nation's management company now. Beyonce took a picture with Beyonce let Blue take a picture with your ass. Yeah. At their party. Beyonce invited you to her New Year's Eve party at her house.
She got a Ivy Park box.
They love you, Megan. So yeah. So I think that's fucking true. Anywho, that's all for my music. That's all for my pop culture. And is there anything else you wanted to bring up before we close out?
No, I just hope that remix actually happens.
Me too. Excuse us, guys. We were high during this episode. Really sorry about that.
Yes, I'm sorry.
But yes, so great. Thank you guys for listening to Her the Podcast. This is Dani here. You can find me at Dani DeVito. That's DANIDEVITO _ on Instagram, and Dani DeVito with 1 _ on Twitter.
And me, Taylor, you can find at Katie Karen, CADYHARIN. My Facebook, y'all can find me on Facebook now because I don't have nothing else to do.
Oh, wow.
It's Taylor Nicole, so go look that up. And yeah, that's it.
You can find us at Heard the Podcast. It's HERD the Podcast on Instagram, Twitter. Type us in HER_D and you'll see that we are on SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google Play, all those fun things.
Google us,
all those podcast streaming platforms. And look us up on Teespring, HER_D the Podcast. We have a store on there as well. Thank you guys for listening to us. Episode 52. Bye.